Continuing with what I am lovingly referring to as my encouragement series, it's a working title. Here's reason number 2 that you can't start an off-grid homestead. It's way too expensive, followed by you have to be rich to buy land, followed by way to spend daddy's money, you lint-licking Nepo farmer. People are funny. It's almost like they think what they think is true is absolute, without ever even considering the possibility that what they think is true is not. But, c'est la vie.
La vie.
I just love you so much. I have a question for you, and I genuinely want to hear your answer in the comments. How much does it cost you to live? How much does it cost for rent and utilities and food and all of the other things that you have to pay for in your day-to-day life now? Add all of those things up and tell me, what is your absolute basic nut that you have to cover every month? And what do you have to do that? Is that thing what you want to spend 1/3 of the rest of your life doing? If your answer is yes, then congratulations. But if you're watching my videos, I'm going to go ahead and assume the answer is no. Would it surprise you to find out that over the last 12 years, our average income for a family of 7 has been $13,000 a year? And if you take everything we've spent improving the property, including the cost of the land itself, we've spent just over $45,000. Now, I don't know if you can tell just by looking at me, but I'm not starving. This isn't a brag or anything, because who would brag about something like that? This is a gentle nudge in the direction of maybe what you think you know about how much a life like this should cost isn't absolute. And maybe there's still more to learn out there before you decide you're right. We're in the golden age of off-grid living right now. Solar power used to cost $5 a watt just for the materials. Now you can get it for like 40 to 50 cents a watt. In fact, everything you could possibly need to be able to set up everything that you like about your life currently off-grid is even cheaper than it was through most of the time that we've been on this adventure. All I'd really say on this is don't be so quick to think you can't. And don't cut yourself short by thinking that anyone who could must have had some special set of skills, abilities, or privileges. I'd go so far as to suggest to you that anytime you run into something that you're absolutely sure you can't do, take a beat and at least think of one way that you could. And over time, this exercise will get easier and easier, and you'll just skip the I can't altogether. And you'll find that solving problems will become exponentially easier. This is the biggest and most valuable lesson that we've learned on this whole adventure that we got going on out here. And it answers exactly the question how we've made so much out of so little. And I hope it helps you. After all, the biggest investment that you'll make in off-grid living isn't even denominated in money. The biggest investment you will make in off-grid living will be deposited in sweat. If you're like me and the slightest bit of activity on a warm day sends you into flop sweats, I'd say that commodity is pretty abundant. I look forward to your answers in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next one.